Week one of the Rock County double homicide trial wrapped up this afternoon. Former UW-Madison football player Marcus Randle facing 2 counts of first-degree homicide for killing Sierra Winchester and Brittany McAdory in February of 2020. NBC 15's Marcus Randle was inside the Rock County courthouse this afternoon in Janesville with a recap from today's proceedings.
Today, the jury heard testimony from Sierra Winchester's mother about Sierra's relationship with Randle L. Winchester's mother, Justine Watson, testified that her daughter had a drug problem, was friends with Randle L starting in 2019, but then eventually became afraid of him. Watson described a text message she received from Randle L saying, in part, quote, "I just want what's mine."
She was scared of him.
Coming up at 6, hear testimony from Randle L and Winchester's friends. In Janesville, Marcus Randle, NBC 15 News.